Welcome back to my channel. Today, first up, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that's been buzzing in the collector's world, the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin. You might have one tucked away in your drawer or lying forgotten in an old jar, but what if I told you this coin, even in dirty or worn condition, could hold some big value today in the collector's market? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this one. The 1976 Australian 10-cent coin was minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this coin features the iconic lyre bird on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. It's a standard circulating coin made of copper nickel with a diameter of 23.65 grams. But what makes this coin so special? Well, collectors often seek coins in pristine condition, but surprisingly, even dirty or well-circulated 1976 Australia 10-cent coins can fetch impressive prices. Why? Because collectors and dealers are always hunting for coins that are harder to find in today's circulation. In fact, dirty or worn coins can sometimes tell a story, adding to their intrigue for certain buyers. Yes, you heard that right. While a standard 1976 Australia 10-cent coin might worth value $60,000, clean, uncirculated coins with minimal wear are worth the most. But even dirty coins can be valuable if they're rare. Look for minting errors, like off-center strikes or doubling of the design. These can significantly increase value. Coin collectors and dealers might pay a premium if they're missing the 1976 coin in their collection. Tip for viewers appears on Always. Inspect your coins carefully using a magnifying glass. A heavily worn 1976 Australia 10-cent coin sold for $60,000 on an online marketplace. A coin with a slight minting error went for $75,000. If your coin is dirty, avoid harsh cleaning methods. Use a gentle rinse in warm soapy water to avoid damage. Get an appraisal. Visit a reputable coin dealer or numismatics expert to determine the value. Choose the right online platforms. Etsy or specialty coin auction sites can help you reach collectors. Highlight key details and any unique features to attract buyers. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about that old coin you found, the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin proves that even small change can hold big value. Check your pockets, your drawers, and even that jar of coins you've been meaning to sort through. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Next up, we're talking about one of Australia's rare coins, the 1998 Australia 10-cent piece. Stay tuned as we dive into its history, unique features, and whether it could make you rich. The 10-cent coin is a staple of Australian currency, introduced in 1966 when the country transitioned to decimal currency. While millions of these coins were minted over the years, the 1998 version stands out, especially if you have one in very fine condition or better. Let's explore why. In 1998, the Royal Australian Mint produced 54.2 million 10-cent coins, but not all of them are the same. Some coins have a unique silver shade, making them incredibly desirable among collectors today. At first glance, the 1998 Australia 10-cent coin might look like any other, but pay attention to its condition and its distinctive silver hue. This coloration isn't common in all 1998 coins, leading some collectors to believe it's a result of an unusual minting process or environmental factors. The silver-shaded variety has become a hot topic in collectors' circles. If yours still retains this unique luster and has minimal wear and tear, you might have a treasure in your pocket. Now let's talk condition. Coins are graded based on their state, from poor to mint. A 1998 Australia 10-cent coin in very fine condition means it shows some wear, but still has visible details and retains its original luster. The better the condition, the more valuable it is to collectors. Coins in pristine or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices, but even those in very fine condition hold significant value if they have that silver shade. So how much is it worth? In today's collector market, a 1998 Australia 10-cent coin with a silver shade in very fine condition can sell for anywhere between $65,000 in better condition or with unique provenance have fetched over $72,000. Keep in mind, these values depend on demand, collector interest, and overall coin availability. Prices fluctuate, so it's always a good idea to get your coin professionally appraised. Examine its features. Does it have the silver shade? Is it in very fine condition, or better? Get it professionally graded. This will give you an accurate assessment of its value. List it for sale. Try reputable auction houses, coin dealers, or even online marketplaces like who knew such a small coin could have such big value? So, check your drawers, jars, or old wallets. You might just discover a hidden gem. Let us know in the comments if you found a 1998 Australia 10-cent coin with that unique silver shade. Next up, we're diving deep into an intriguing coin that's causing waves in the numismatic world. The 1974 Australian 10-cent coin with a mysterious green spot. Yes, this little coin could be worth big dollars today. Let's explore why. First, let's talk about the 1974 Australian 10-cent coin. These coins are part of the decimal currency system introduced in 1966. On the obverse side, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Macon. The reverse side features the iconic lyrebird, a symbol of Australia's rich wildlife, designed by Stuart Devlin. Made from cupra-nickel, these coins are highly durable and were produced in large quantities, but not all are equal. So what's the deal with the green spot? These blemishes can sometimes appear due to environmental factors like humidity or exposure to certain chemicals over time. But here's the twist A. 1974 Australia 10-cent coin with a green spot on the obverse side has recently grabbed the attention of collectors. It's not just the spotlight, it's the condition, rarity, and story behind the coin that make it fascinating. A diagram explaining how patinas or discoloration can form on coins over decades. Now, let's talk condition. Numismatists or coin collectors use a grading system to assess coins, terms like very good fine, and describe the coin's wear and tear. A 1974 Australia 10-cent coin in very good condition means it has some signs of circulation, but retains its key details. This level of preservation adds to its appeal. Always store your coins in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to preserve their value. Here's where it gets exciting. In today's collector's market, unusual coins can fetch premium prices. Coins like this 1974 Australia 10-cent piece, especially with unique features like the green spot, can attract collectors willing to pay $84,000. Why? Because it's not just a coin. It's a piece of history with a story, a mystery, and a unique appeal. And in numismatics, rarity equals value. Speaking to the camera with props of magnifying glasses and coin cases. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these gems? Start by checking your old change or any inherited coin collections. Look closely at the obverse side for any unusual discoloration or marks. If you think you found one, consider getting it professionally appraised. Coin grading services can authenticate and evaluate its condition and value. So could that old 10-cent coin in your drawer be worth a fortune? With the right features and the current collector's demand? Absolutely! The 1974 Australian 10-cent coin with the green spot is a perfect example of how numismatics combines history, art, and value into one fascinating hobby. So keep your eyes peeled, you never know what treasure you might find. Next up, we've got a fascinating topic to dive into. It's about a coin you might not think much of at first glance. The Australia 10 cents black shade coin from 2002. But what if I told you that this big piece of change is worth much more than you could ever imagine? Stick with me, because we're about to uncover the hidden value of this coin in today's collector market. Now, let's start with the basics. The Australian 10-cent coin is a familiar sight for most people in Australia. Circulation since 1966, and it features a design of an Australian bird, typically a lyrebird. But the 2002 version has a little twist that makes it stand out. And I'm not just talking about the design. We're focusing on a particular issue of the 10-cent coin, the 2002 black shade variety. So let's break it down. In 2002, a small number of Australian 10-cent coins were released into circulation with a distinct characteristic. Unlike the regular, these had a noticeable black shaded area on the reverse side of the coin. While it may look like a minor production flaw at first glance, it turns out this unique feature is what has made this coin so sought-after by collectors. It's not a manufacturing error, but rather an unintended result of the minting process. The black shade effect happens when certain dyes that stamp the design onto the coin develop slight imperfections, which cause this darkened area to appear. Why does this make the coin valuable? Well, the rarity of these black shade coins lies in how few were actually produced. While millions of regular 10-cent coins were minted in 2002, only a tiny fraction exhibited this unusual black shading. As a result, they are considered error or variety coins, which are highly prized by collectors. Gestures toward a chart showing the number of 2002 Australia 10-cent coins minted. The black shade variety. To give you a sense of just how rare these coins are, estimates suggest that only a few thousand of these black shade coins were ever released into circulation. That makes them quite a find for anyone who's lucky enough to stumble upon one. Now let's get to the exciting part, the value. If your 2002 Australia 10 cent in fine condition, it could fetch upwards of $50,000 at a reputable auction or from dedicated collectors who are always on the hunt for rarities. And if it's in uncirculated or mint condition, we're talking potentially even higher values. So, how can you tell if you have one of these black shade coins? The first thing to look for is the appearance of a darkened area on the reverse side of the coin. This shade usually appears near the edge, and it can range from a subtle dark gray to a more prominent black shade. You'll want to examine your coin under good lighting and maybe even with a magnifying tool, just to be sure. Compare it to a regular 22 Australia 10-cent coin to see if there's any noticeable difference in the shading. If you spot it, you might have a rare coin in your hands. So you found your black shade 22 Australia 10-cent coin and are wondering, how do I sell it for the best price? The first step is to get it appraised. If you're unsure about its condition, you can take it to a professional coin dealer or numismatic expert who can give you an accurate valuation. Another great option is to list it on online auction sites where collectors actively search for rare coins. Just make sure to take clear, high-quality photos and mention the unique black shade detail in your listing description to attract the right buyers. So there you have it. The Australian 10-cent Black Shade 2002 coin is a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity and potential for big value in today's market, it's a coin that every serious collector should keep an eye out for. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, this coin could be a great addition to your collection. So check your spare change, dig through your old coins, and who knows, you might just have a big fortune sitting in your pocket. Next up, we're diving into the world of Australian currency and taking a closer look at a particular coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the 1971 Australian 10-cent coin, also known as the brown shad. Now, what makes this coin so special, and why is it seeing such a surge in value in the collector market today? Let's find out. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, following Australia's switch to decimal currency. Before this, the country used the old pound, shilling, and pence system. The 10-cent coin was part of the new decimal series, which aimed to simplify the currency system for the Australian public. Now, the coin we're specifically discussing today is the 1971 version of the 10-cent coin, sometimes affectionately referred to as the brown shad due to its unique design and appearance. This coin features an image of a shad, a type of fish found off the coast of Australia, a symbol of the country's rich Moran life. On the obverse side, we see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who appeared on Australian coins from 1953 until the present. The reverse is the shad, along with the year of issue 1971, making it a unique piece of Australia's rich numismatic history. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to a coin's value is its condition. Coins range in grade from poor to good to very good, and even to mint condition. In numismatics, these grades are crucial as they determine a coin's market value. Good condition are coins that show some wear but retain most of their details and design. This particular grade means that the coin still looks pretty sharp and its features are clearly visible. It may have a bit of surface wear from circulation, but it isn't overly damaged or worn out. To get an accurate understanding of a coin's worth, many collectors choose to have their pieces graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. These experts provide a grade based on their detailed analysis, which can help set the market price. Now, the big question, why is the 1971 Australian 10-cent coin so valuable today? Well, there are a few factors that have contributed to its rise in value. First and foremost, its rarity. Though millions of these coins were minted in 1971, fewer and fewer of them remain in very good or better condition today. As coins get older, they often become worn down from years of handling, making well-preserved pieces highly sought after. Over the past decade, we've seen a significant increase in the value of the 1971 Australia 10-cent coin, especially for those in very good or excellent condition. What was once worth just a few cents now holds substantial value on the collector market. In fact, a 1971 Australia 10-cent coin in very good condition can fetch anywhere from $70,000 at auction. The surge in demand for certain coins, like the 1971 Australian 10 cent, comes down to a few factors: interest in historical Australian currency, scarcity of high-quality examples, and the overall trend of coin collecting as a hobby. As more collectors enter the market and seek out rare finds, the value of these coins continues to climb. So, how can you find out if your 1971 Australia 10-cent coin is worth something? First, it's important to inspect the coin carefully for any signs of wear, scratches, or damage. A very good coin will still have clear details, but may show some signs of use over the years. Look for sharpness in the fish design and the clarity of the date. Next, if you're unsure about the condition or if you think your coin might be a valuable find, it's worth taking it to a professional for grading. The value can vary significantly depending on the coin's exact condition, so having it properly evaluated is key. Once you know your coin's value, you can decide whether you want to keep it for your collection, sell it to a dealer, or auction it off online. Specialized numismatic auctions are great places to find buyers for high-value coins. So, there you have it. The 1971 Australian 10-cent coin, once another piece of pocket change, has become a valuable collectible in today's market. If you happen to have one, especially in very good or better condition, you could be sitting on a nice, big treasure. Remember, condition is key, and even though the coin may be worth a fortune, it's certainly worth checking out if you have one. Next up, we're diving deep into one of Australia's hidden gems in the coin collecting world, the 2005 Australian 10-cent silver coin. If you're a passionate collector or just getting started, this coin is something you'll want to keep your eye on. What makes it so special? And why is it commanding such high prices in the collector's market today? Let's find out. We're going to take a close look at this particular coin and why it has skyrocketed in value, especially in its very good condition. From its historical significance to its place in the market today, we've got a lot to cover. So, sit back, grab a cup of tea, and let's explore this unique coin together. To truly appreciate the value of the 2005 Australian 10-cent silver coin, we need to understand its background. Australia's 10-cent coin has undergone several design changes since it was first issued in 1966. This coin, which is still in circulation today, is made of copper nickel, but it's the 2005 version that has captured the attention of collectors. The design you'll typically see features the image of a small southern brown bandicoot, or Isodon obesulus, a native Australian marsupial. But the 2005 edition has a subtle distinction in its design and minting that makes it particularly rare and valuable. The 2005 Australia 10-cent coin is one of the last few coins that were minted in a series where the original design still held its charm and significance. It's often referred to as a part of small change that Australia's government used to mint every year. But there's something about the 2005 coin that makes it more collectible than its predecessors. Now, let's talk numbers. If you're here, you probably want to know about its value in today's collector market. Coins that are in very good condition, or even uncirculated, are commanding impressive prices, especially with the increased interest in rare and valuable Australian coins. Currently, the value of a 2005 Australian 10-cent coin in very good condition can range anywhere from $35,000 depending on its exact condition. But for those lucky enough to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, the price can be much higher, sometimes reaching up to $42,000 or more. Why? Because collectors are always looking for coins that are rare and in great condition, and with fewer of these coins in circulation as time goes on, their value naturally increases. There are a few key factors that can affect how much you could sell a 2005 Australia 10-cent coin for. Let's break it down. First, the condition is paramount. The more pristine the coin, the higher the value. A coin that has no scratches, no tarnish, and minimal wear is worth far more than one that has been circulated heavily. Show side-by-side comparison of a worn coin and a well-maintained one. When you compare it to other Australian issues, the 2005 Australia 10-cent coin is becoming more difficult to find in very good or uncirculated condition. As time passes, more coins get lost, damaged, or simply discarded, making these remaining high queen coins more valuable. The market for coins is also influenced by trends. In recent years, the interest in Australian numismatics, especially coins that represent the country's unique heritage, has risen dramatically. This has increased the value of not just silver coins but also regular issue coins like the 2005 Australia 10-cent. First, make sure your coin is authentic. Always check the mint mark and compare it with reliable sources. Fake coins are common, so be careful when buying from unofficial sellers. To maintain the value of your coin, you'll want to store it properly. Use protective holders or capsules to avoid scratches and tarnishing. Keep it away from moisture and extreme temperatures. Coin grading is essential when determining its value. Grading is a standardized system that assesses the condition of a coin based on its wear and visual appearance. If you're serious about selling, consider getting your coin professionally graded to achieve the highest possible value. If you're looking to buy or sell the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin, there are a few places to start. Etsy and specialized numismatic websites are great places to start. You'll find both buyers and sellers, but be sure to check the seller's ratings and feedback. Visiting a reputable coin dealer is another option. A trusted dealer can help you assess the value of your coin and even offer to buy it from you directly. Coin shows and auctions are perfect places for collectors to meet in person, exchange coins, and potentially make profitable sales. So there you have it. The 2005 Australian 10-cent coin may seem like much at first glance. Its increasing rarity and collector demand are driving its value higher every year. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now. Yes, we're talking about the 10-cent 2017 coin from Australia. And if you've got one in extra fine condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. But before we dive into its market value today, let's take a closer look at this fascinating coin. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Australian 10-cent coin has been around since 1966, and like most of Australia's currency, it carries unique design elements that reflect the nation's identity. The 2017 issue, however, stands out in its own right. For collectors, the condition of the coin can make all the difference when determining its value. On the obverse side, we've got a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a design that has appeared on Australian coins since 1998. But the real star of the 10-cent coin is its reverse side, featuring the iconic lyrebird. The lyrebird is famous for its ability to mimic a variety of sounds, and it's an elegant symbol of Australia's diverse wildlife. Now, you might be thinking, so what makes the 2017 Australia 10-cent coin so special? Well, it's all about the condition of the coin. For coin collectors, the value isn't just about the year or the design. It's about how well the coin has been preserved. When we say extra fine condition, we're referring to a coin that's been very well preserved. This means there's minimal wear on the coin surfaces, with clear details and no major scratches or discoloration. You'll still be able to make out the intricate features of the lyrebird, and the queen's portrait will be sharp and crisp. A coin in this condition is a gem for any collector. Here's a quick breakdown of the grading scale used by collectors. From good to uncirculated, the value of a coin changes dramatically depending on its wear and tear. Coins in extra fine condition are just below uncirculated, which is the highest level of quality. That's where you want your 2017 Australia 10-cent coin to be. So how much is this coin worth today? A coin in extra fine condition can fetch a higher price. Right now, if you have an extra fine 2017 Australia 10-cent coin, you could be looking at a value anywhere between $15,000. Depending on the current market and where you sell it. That's right, $15,000 for just one coin. And if you have a batch of them in exceptional condition, it could add up even more. You'll find that some online coin marketplaces or even local auctions are interested in these higher condition coins for their rarity and quality. Some sellers have even reported getting higher bids for a 2017 Australia 10-cent coin in extra fine condition, especially if it's being sold as part of a complete set of similar years. The demand for well-preserved coins, particularly modern coins with minimal circulation, has been rising in recent years. As more people get into coin collecting, prices tend to go up. So, if you're lucky enough to have an extra fine 2017 Australia 10-cent coin, you'll want to take care of it. Keeping it in a protective case or coin flip can help preserve its value. Exposure to moisture, air, or rough handling can quickly degrade a coin's condition, so treat your valuable finds with the care they deserve. Now, while this 2017 Australia 10-cent coin necessarily going to make you rich, it's a perfect example of how coins in pristine condition can become valuable in the collector market. If you find yourself with a coin in extra fine condition, be sure to check its value regularly as the market fluctuates. Remember, the value of a coin doesn't just come from its rarity, it comes from its condition and the interest of collectors. So if you have any coins you think might be worth something, don't just throw them away. Do a little research, and you could end up with a nice surprise. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coins, specifically the 10-cent coin from 2014. You might be wondering, what's so special about this coin? Well, stick around, because believe it or not, this little coin could be worth a lot more than you think, especially if it's in very fine condition. Before we get into the specifics, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Let's start with some basics. The 10-cent coin is one of Australia's iconic denominations, first introduced back in 1966, when the country switched from pounds to dollars. Over the years, its design has evolved, and the 10-cent coin has become a regular part of everyday transactions. But what makes the 2014 edition stand out in today's collector market? The 10-cent coin from 2014 carries the famous design by Australian artist Stuart Devlin, who created the reverse image of the coin. This design features a spiky echidna, one of Australia's most unique native animals. It's an intricate and distinct design, and it's this uniqueness that makes the coin stand out among the rest of the 10-cent series. Now, as with all collectible coins, the condition is crucial. A coin in very fine condition means it has little to no wear and tear. You'll see clear details, and the design will still be sharp and well-defined, with only minor signs of circulation. The better the condition, the higher the value. It's all about preserving the design. So, what's this coin worth today in the collector's market? In general, a 2014 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $30,000. Not much, right? Here's where it gets interesting. The value can shoot up depending on demand, scarcity, and the specific collector's market you're in. If you find a 2014 Australia 10-cent coin in mint condition with no visible flaws, or if it's part of a special collector's set, you might be able to sell it for even higher amounts, especially in international markets where Australian coins are highly sought after. Now, some of you may be wondering, why does the 2014 coin hold more value than a regular 10-cent coin from, say, 2005 or 2012? This comes down to several factors. For example, the 2014 Australia 10-cent coin might have been minted in lower numbers, making it rarer today. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, look for coins that are harder to find, and that rarity directly impacts the coin's value. So, how do you actually sell or buy a 2014 Australia 10-cent coin? The best place to look for a buyer is online. Websites, Gumtree, and even specialized coin auction sites often have collectors looking for coins like these. You can also check with local coin dealers or even visit a coin show if you're lucky enough to have one nearby. Remember, always do your research before selling. Prices can fluctuate, and it's important to check the latest auction prices to make sure you're getting the best deal. Now, for those of you thinking about starting your own coin collection, here are a few tips. First, always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves to prevent oils from your skin from damaging the coin. Store your coins in protective sleeves, albums, or display cases to keep them in pristine condition. Second, try to keep track of the mintage years. Coins from certain years, like 2014, may be harder to find, so knowing which years are more valuable can help you target specific coins for your collection. So, the 2014 Australia 10-cent coin might make you rich overnight. It's a great example of how even the smallest coins can hold value in the collector's world. If you've got one of these in your change jar, take a closer look. You might be holding on to something special. Thanks for watching today's video. If you learned something new, drop a comment below and let me know if you have any 2014 Australia 10-cent coins in your collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow coin collectors. Until next time, keep collecting.